Inner yoga. I'm Katie.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, I am babysitting this dog. No. This is not like my typical, but I'm babysitting this guy, so hopefully he'll be quiet. Hi. Hopefully you won't be annoying, huh? He's like, my dog is like the chillest on the couch, chillest ever. And then this little guy is like stinker. He's a little pipsqueak. I call him little pipsqueak.
Cute.
Cute. Oh, annoyance. Hey, no barking. Okay, so we're doing chakra today, chakra something, and I was thinking, you want to go, unless you have a request, I'll do solar plexus. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Solar plexus. Okay.
That sounds great.
So yeah, let's just do it. I'll mute everybody. And if you want to turn your video off, you're welcome to. You do you. If you like to play music on your end, you're welcome to. I'll pin myself. Okay. Thank you, friends. Let's do it. So, no barks. So the solar plexus chakra, I never am sure how much people know about the chakras already. So the solar plexus chakra is your third chakra. So it goes root, sacral, solar plexus. It's right in your upper abdomen area. And it is your power center. It's your ego. It's where your ego lives. Ego, not as like, oh, this person has a really big ego, but just ego as in your sense of self, your sense of who you are. So I always feel like when we connect to, like, when we use our core, when we do abdominal work, it makes us feel stronger. It makes us feel like centered within ourselves, and it makes us feel like more connected to our powerful self. So needless to say, we'll be doing some core work today. And then I also thought we could start with breath of fire, because it's really, you have to engage your abs in order to make it happen. And it also really just brings awareness down into this space. It also helps you feel into like your strength that's right here. So breath of fire, you guys may or may not be pretty familiar with it, but it's just exhaling strongly all the way down from your belly. So hi Barb and hi Heather, tuning in. We're doing solar plexus chakra today. So we're going to start with breath of fire. The exhale, it's like this. So it's just a strong exhale from your gut. The inhale happens on its own. So you're not exhaling and then purposely inhaling. It's just like you push the air out and your belly automatically fills back up. Push it out, push it out, push it out. So when done over and over, looks like this. Shh, 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 shh. So I'm making it come from here. Shh, shh, shh. Not from here. It's not up in here. And I'm pushing, my belly is going in as the air is being pushed out. So in, and then as I'm pulling my belly in, it's coming out my mouth every time. So you can either do it through your mouth, like I was just doing, shh, shh, making that noise. You can do it through your nose. So just as long as it's coming all the way from here, that's what we're going for. And then we'll do about 30 pumps, and we'll do 3 rounds of 30 pumps. So getting energy and awareness down in this area. And if breath of fire doesn't click for you today, no big deal. Just keep trying, stick with it, something to practice, something to work on. So start by just finding a comfortable seat if you haven't already. And maybe you want to move just a little bit, roll out your head or your neck or your shoulders. And eventually find stillness. And just close your eyes. And for a moment, just rest your hands either in your lap or down by your sides, or if you want, you can bring your hands to your heart. But for a moment, just be still and notice how you feel. Notice what's there. Notice physical sensations, energies, emotions. Notice your breath. Just bringing more awareness to how you're showing up to practice today, what you've brought with you. And we'll begin with our breath of fire in just a moment here. So, invitation to bring either one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or if you want, both hands to your belly. Exhale all the way to emptiness. Fill up about halfway and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great big inhale, fill up and hold. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale out your mouth, let it go. So just a little pause. Notice even after just those 30 breaths, you have a little more awareness in that space in your center, your solar plexus area, your upper abdomen area. Get ready for our second round. So exhale all the way to empty. Inhale to about halfway full. And begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great big inhale, fill up and hold. Hold, hold, hold. And then when you're ready, open your mouth, let it go. And we'll go one more round. So take just a moment to pause, to notice, to feel. And preparing for our last round, exhale all the way to emptiness. Fill up about halfway full. Begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, fill up. Hold in that fullness. Hold, 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 hold. Sigh it out when you're ready. Start to cultivate now your Ujjayi breath. And as you drop into your Ujjayi breath, go ahead and come forward to your hands and your knees. So find a tabletop position. And we'll connect with Ujjayi as we move through some cat-cows. So inhale, lift the crown of your head and your tailbone. Exhale, curl in, round, hollow out, push the ground away. Back and forth through these two movements, slowly, mindfully, with your breath. And feel into the mobility of your spine. So not just your lower and upper back, but also right in the middle of your spine. For some reason, our mid back has so much less mobility than the rest of our spine. So start to feel into those vertebrae right in the middle of your spinal column and see if you can get them to move a little more. See if you can bring more awareness into that space. And then after a couple more times, back and forth, we'll just end up back in our downward facing dog. So as you are ready, no hurry, start transitioning back to your downward facing dog. You might take a moment, just kind of walk out your dog, shift your weight from side to side, feeling around into all the length and the space in your dog pose. Breathing into all that length and space as well. It might feel better to keep a big bend in your knees, or maybe you want to work your legs towards straight, up to you. And just feel whatever there is to feel in your downward facing dog today in this moment. Good job, you guys. Take one more inhale into your down dog. And exhale, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Once you have arrived, no rider, find a halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold and bow. Again, like that, lift halfway. So butt reaches back, top of your head reaches forward. And exhale, fold in. This time we'll rise all the way to stand. So inhale all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Flowing with breath, inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale, take your slow dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in, lengthen. And exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, lead with your heart, rise up, arms to the sky, breathe in. Hands to heart center, exhale. This time, inhale, reach. And as you exhale, add a little baby back bend, cactus, your arms curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And exhale, slow dive, take it all the way down. Lift halfway as you inhale. Exhale, listen, plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhale at the top of your push-up and push the ground away. Exhale to slowly lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog, you choose. Take a moment, give yourself an extra breath or two. Shoulders down away from your ears, and as you are ready, downward facing dog is where we'll meet up. Back in your down dog, reconnect to your big, deep breath. And inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, and step forward softly. Rise up to your crescent lunge. So front knee over front ankle, eye on the ball of your back foot. Rise up and settle in. So stabilize through your legs. Front hip pulls back hip pulls forward. You're hugging towards midline. Little tone in your lowest, deepest abdominal. So just a little navel to spine connection. Lift your heart. Maybe lift your gaze. Reach up. And then feel into yourself in this pose. So allow yourself to feel into your strength, your power, to embody your strength and your power. From your solar plexus, your own personal power just radiates out. So maybe you even visualize in your upper abdominal area, this bright yellow orb of light just shining through your body, all the way down into your toes, all the way up into your fingers. Take one more big inhale in your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back to the ground. And we'll move into standing split. So right foot roots down, left leg floats up. So lift your left leg as high as you can, even if that's an inch away from the ground, I do not care. And then see if you can feel a connection to your center here. So like your belly button is pulling in and up. Rather than all the weight going down into your right foot, it's like there's energy moving up. Relax your neck, let your head be heavy. See if you can lift your left leg just a teeny tiny bit higher, maybe spread through your toes. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Step your left foot down next to right foot, big toes touch, tuck and curl. So butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. And if you want to, you can even wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a big squeeze. See if you can really breathe into your back ribs. Breathe into your mid back. So your solar plexus area, imagine that you're breathing into the back of your solar plexus. That bright yellow orb of light, just expanding and contracting inside of you with each breath. Take one more round. As you exhale, get as small as you can, as compact as you can, all the way to empty, and then inhale, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. You can widen your stance if you want to. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise to stand, arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, once again, inhale, reach up. Baby back bend, cactus your arms, curl open, navel to spine to protect your low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign, and slow dive takes you down. Inhale, lift halfway, stick your butt way out, reach the top of your head way forward. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Take your vinyasa however you want to. See you back in down dog. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, and then step forward softly. Crescent lunge, rise up. So stable and strong through your legs, through your foundation. Heart is lifted, maybe your gaze is lifted. And again, feel into this pose as if you are connecting from your solar plexus. So connecting to your power, to your strength, to your own confidence. Find that sense of stability from within. Slow, deep breaths. Soft through your face. Not straining through your face. Take one more inhale. Maybe you reach a little higher. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Left foot roots down, right leg floats up, standing splits, one-legged forward fold. So let your neck relax, let your head be heavy. Hug in with your left inner thigh and lift from your center. Active through your right foot. See if you can activate your toes, spread them, point them, floin them, whatever you want. Just make your foot active. So again, rather than all the way coming down into left foot, see if you can get energy to feel like it's moving up. Use your core. Use that connection to your abdominals. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball once again. Big toes touch, tuck and curl. Breathe into your mid back. Back ribs, back of your solar plexus chakra. Each exhalation, find your center. So all the way to empty and that deepest part of yourself, your connection to yourself. One more round. Inhale to your halfway lift, heels down, spine long, widen your stance if you want. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, take it all the way to stand, arms reach up. And hands to heart, exhale. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. This time as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back as if you were about to put them into your back pockets. So either fingers face down, you can make fists, or you can wrap your fingers around your waist, thumbs face in. So it's up to you what feels best on your wrists. Roll your shoulders back and down. Try to point your elbow tips straight back. Hug in with your inner thighs like you're squeezing a yoga block. Press your hands forward into your hips. And at the same time, press your hips back into your hands. Lift your heart and start to create a standing back bend. So curl open. Hands press into hips, hips press back into hands. Hug in with your inner thighs, squeeze your invisible block. Puff up through your chest, proud chest. Feel that opening in your front body and breathe into it. Take one more full round. As you inhale, just slowly come through center. You can reach your arms up if you want to. As you exhale, bend your knees. Bring your hands to the front of your thighs, tops of your thighs. Wrap your fingers in. We're going to take 3 rounds of Uddiyana Bandha. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna inhale into a standing cow. I'll tell you and then we'll do it together. We'll exhale through our mouth like this. We'll round our spine, draw our belly button in and up, so all the way to empty. You're gonna hold in emptiness as long as you can, or if it's available to you, you can pulse it out like a belly dancer. So you hold empty right here and then just pulse like that. So have fun with it. Take an inhale, standing cow, through your mouth, really strong exhale. Hold in emptiness or pulse it out. When you need to take your next inhale, let your belly go first, then breathe in, standing cow 3 times at your own pace. And then the last time, so after you're taking your 3 rounds, inhale into your standing cow and exhale all the way down into a fold. Reconnect to your Ujjayi breath. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, moving into side plank. Right hand is your base. Roll onto the baby toe edge of right foot, left arm to the sky. If you want to modify it, always you can bring your right knee down, no big deal. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, focus on lifting your hips really high. Feel into the strength of your center, so your right side. See if you can feel your obliques working. Maybe reach your left arm forward, bicep next to your ear. Maybe float your left leg up, see if you can lift your hips even higher. Take one more full round of breath. Good job. End of your exhale, plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top to find your strength first, and then exhale to slowly lower. Inhale, lift your heart, back end of your choice. Exhale, down dog. And from your down dog, walk your feet out to the width of your mats. Maybe walk your feet forward just a teeny tiny bit, like an inch, not much. Right hand now reaches back to grab the outside of your left ankle, back of your calf, or back of your knee. So get as low as you can on your leg. Left hand is rooted, left shoulder is strong, hips are lifting high, spine is still nice and long, it's lengthening. Gaze under your left armpit. You can use your hand against your leg as gentle leverage. Every breath you take, twist just a little bit deeper. Good job, friends. Take one more round here. End of your exhale. Let it go, unwind. Regular down dog, you can adjust if you need to. Walk it out for a moment. And then inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can come. Use your core. Inhale, back up. Right to right, exhale. As high as you can get on your right arm. Inhale, back up. Now last one, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step forward. We'll rise to a warrior 2. So back heel pivots down, cartwheel your arms up. Sneeze. Bless me. All right. Virabhadrasana 2. Really focus on wrapping your front butt cheek underneath you and tracking your front knee open towards your pinky toe. Don't let it collapse in. Here's another pose where you get to embody strength and power. So imagine that bright yellow light, your solar plexus in your upper abdominal area, that orb of energy radiating through you, flowing out into your fingers, flowing down into the soles of your feet and your toes. Gazing over your front hand, allow yourself to embody strength, to embody confidence and power. How does that feel in your body? Just getting curious about that. Next time you inhale, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back and lengthen your right side. Keep bending deeply into your right knee. Feel the strength in your left side abdominals, your oblique muscles. Breathe, big spacious breaths. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg and maybe shorten your stance just a tiny bit, setting up for triangle. Imagine your hips are being pulled back, and at the same time, you're reaching forward. So pull yourself in these opposite directions for as long as you can, as far as you can, and then just your arms change. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Heart and shoulders are open, hips are open. Left side is nice and long. If you want, you can even reach your left arm forward, bicep next to your ear. Breathe. You can stay here if you want to. Otherwise, option to move into your balancing half moon. I'm going to bring my left hand to my left hip. Bend into your front knee, reach your right hand forward and float your back leg up. Strong and powerful through your back leg, like you're karate kicking with your back leg. Got frozen in space. Maybe now you want to extend your left arm up. Maybe there's some other variation you want to play with. Feel free. Keep everything open and keep breathing. See if you can find a sense of power and strength and confidence even here as you balance on one foot. Just play with it. Get curious about it. Take about 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Good job, you guys. Come back into a warrior two. So wherever you've chosen to go, meet back in warrior two. Good. And then from your warrior two, straighten your front leg again, parallel your feet. All of your toes face the long edge of your mat. Arms to the sky, inhale. And exhale all the way down into your fold. Take about 5 rounds of breath. Anywhere you want to go. Any way you want to explore. Oh, good. Wendy even joined us. Yay. And anytime you want, I think an open mouth sigh sometimes just feels really nice. All right, my friends, last couple rounds. Next, inhale, come to your halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. Walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward. Now listen, you're in a low lunge. Set your back knee down gently and unthread your right leg, take it back. So right leg is reaching back. You're in a 3-legged tabletop. So right leg back, left arm forward, spinal balance. So feel that length from your left fingertips all the way back to your right foot. Draw your belly button in and up and push down firmly through your right hand. Take a big inhale, straight, strong, and powerful line. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl in, hollow out. Feel that connection to your center as you empty out. Inhale, long, strong, and powerful. Exhale, elbow to knee, slow motion like you're moving through honey. Inhale, reach. Last time, just like that, elbow to knee, curl in. Find your center, that deepest part of yourself. Inhale, reach. Now exhale, left arm reaches back, right knee bends. Press down into your right fingertips, lift your heart, gaze forward. This might be where you stay. If it is available, grab hold of your foot or your ankle and start to work your pose a little deeper by kicking foot into hand, pulling hand into foot. Hug in with your inner thighs. Lift your heart. Breathe. See if you can feel your breath still. All the way down in your belly. One more huge full body breath, your fullest expression wherever you're at. End of your exhale, spinal balance. So let it go. Lengthen, neutralize, inhale. One more time, elbow to knee. Should feel good now. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it all go. Tabletop. From tabletop, take your left leg straight out to the left, toes face forward. Heel comes straight out from your hip. Right arm out to the right and then all the way up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. Any variation that you would like to take or anywhere you'd like to go with this. Breathe into your back body, and again, especially your mid-back, back of your solar plexus area. If you're a visual person, visualize that beautiful yellow ball of light, orb of energy, right in your upper abdominal area, expanding and contracting with your breath. Connect to the energy that it holds, so powerful, confident, sense of your own self, who you are, your own individuality and uniqueness. So just being in your body as you are and feeling into the fact that that is enough. You are enough. Take 2 more rounds. If you happen to have your left hand lifted, set it back down. And then on an inhalation, unthread your right arm. Reach it out and up one more time. Open up. Exhale, right hand down. Pick up your left foot and swing your left leg over so your left toes come off the right side of your mat. Push them into the ground. Pull your hips to the left and gaze back over your right shoulder. And you can kind of lean into it. I have to lean into it to get something from this. So you might bend one or both elbows. You might kind of rock back or forward. And just feel that length in your left side. One last round here. Breathe. And then come back. Back to tabletop. And from your tabletop, knees about hips width distance apart, toes curled under, sit back into screaming toe pose. So your toes are curled under, we're stretching our plantar fascia, the soles of our feet, the soft tissue at the soles of our feet. We're gonna stay here for a few rounds. Option if you want to join me for another 30 pumps of breath of fire. So start by exhaling. Inhale halfway full. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great big inhale. Hold in fullness. Hold, 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 hold. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Come back to your hands and your knees. Untuck your toes. I like to untuck my toes and kind of pitter-patter, tap my feet against the ground. Reconnect to Ujjayi breath. And then as you're ready, downward facing dog, take it all the way back. Okay, you guys. So feeling into your down dog, all that length, all that space. Great big inhale here. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or hop forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to bow, let it go. Root through your feet and take it all the way up to stand. Arms to the sky, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, just flowing for a moment. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Re-extend, realign. Exhale, dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. You're in a plank. From plank, we've got side plank this time. Left hand is your base. Roll onto the baby toe edge of left foot, or left knee can come down to modify. Right arm up. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, lift your hips super high. Feel that strength in your left side abdominal. So use your center as much as you can. Option to reach your right arm forward, bicep next to your ear. Option to float your right leg up, lift your hips even higher. So find your own fullest expression. Feel powerful, feel expansive, feel like your fullest expression. One more inhale. Exhale, plank or modified. Inhale at the top to push the ground away. And exhale to lower slowly. Lift your heart, back bend of your choice. And then downward facing dog. From your down dog, just like we did before, feet come out a little bit wider. Maybe walk your toes in a teeny tiny bit closer. Left hand reaches around to grab the outside of your right ankle. Keep lifting your hips really high. Keep your spine long. So you're in down dog. You're not in a forward fold. Make sure it still feels like down dog. Your right hand should be your strong foundation now. Right shoulder is strong. Gaze under your right armpit and work your twist with each exhalation. 2 or 3 more breaths. Good job, friends. And then end of your next exhale, just bring your left hand back to the ground. Come back to a regular down dog. So adjust in any way you need to. Maybe kind of walk it out. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Push the ground away as you come forward. Inhale, back up. Left to left, exhale, aim as high as you can on your left arm. Inhale, back up. And then last one, knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly and step forward softly. Warrior 2, back heel pivots down. Windmill your arms up. Settle into your warrior 2. I think warrior 2, at least in my mind, is one of the most, this is a pose of strength. You're a warrior. So feel into that, embody that, even if it's just using your imagination to feel. How does it feel to be a strong warrior? I think we're all women here. So to be a strong warrior woman in your own body, just feeling yourself, connecting to yourself, feeling into who you are, standing in your own truth and your own power. Letting that just flow through you, maybe visualizing that yellow light flowing through you. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach up and back, lengthen your left side. Keep the deep bend in your left knee. Keep tracking your left knee towards your pinky toe. Left side is really long. Breathe into your left waistline, left rib cage. Soften through your face. One more big inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. I like to shorten my stance just the littlest bit, like an inch, not much more. Pull your hips back. So your hips are being pulled back, and at the same time, you're reaching forward. So you're pulling yourself in opposite directions. When you can't reach anymore, just arms change. Left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky. Keep everything open. Shoulders, heart, hips. If you want to reach your right arm forward, go for it. So, my friends, your choice is stay in triangle. Awesome. Be here. Breathe here. Option to float up into your balancing half moon if you would like. Bend into your front knee, launch up your back foot. Left hand on the ground or fingertips on the ground. Everything stays open and your back leg is strong as it floats in space. See if you can find a sense of strength and power even as you're balanced on one foot. You are enough. Feel into that. Let those words just resonate within you. I am enough. Take one last breath, your fullest expression, whatever that looks like for you today. And then come back into a warrior 2 stance just for a moment. So everyone meet in your warrior 2. And then straighten your front leg again, parallel your feet, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale takes you down, wide-legged fold, anywhere you would like to go for your next about 5 breaths. So feel free to move or feel free to just be still. Notice, feel, observe. Connecting back to your solar plexus over and over, back to your power, back to your strength, your sense of self, your sense of worth. Visualize that beautiful, bright yellow light. Your upper abdominal area. Let it radiate. Last breath or two if you want. Open mouth, sigh, let it go. Give that energy somewhere to go. And then with your next inhalation, come to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. Walk your hands forward, rotate toes forward. Bring your back knee down ever so gently, and then unthread your left leg. So you're in a three-legged tabletop, left leg extended back. Take your right arm and reach it forward. So you're in a spinal balance now. Spread your left fingers and press firmly into your left fingertips. Draw your belly button in and up so you're feeling into a strong, straight, powerful line. Inhale. Exhale, slow motion, elbow to knee, curl in. All the way to empty, find your center. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Moving through molasses, elbow to knee, exhale. All the way to empty, inhale, reach. Exhale, all the way to empty, elbow to knee, curl in, lengthen, inhale, and then half bow, right arm reaches back, left knee bends, press into your left hand, lift your heart. If it is available, grab hold of your foot or your ankle. Work your pose with gentle leverage, hug in with your inner thighs, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot, lift your heart, breathe down into your belly. Feel yourself here, your pose, perfect in this moment, just as you are. I am enough. One last round. And then release back to spinal balance. Inhale. One more time, elbow to knee as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release, tabletop. Right leg extends out to the right, toes face forward, heels straight out from your hip. Left arm out to the left, all the way up, breathe in. And then thread it through, exhale. Rest gently on the outside of your shoulder and your head. And breathe. Focus on your mid back, back of your solar plexus. All the way to empty with your exhalation. Last couple of rounds. If you do have your right hand lifted, bring your right hand back to the earth. Next time you inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out, reach it up, open. And then left hand comes down, pick up your right foot, swing your right toes off the left side of your mat, all the way over. Push them into the ground, pull your hips over to the right, gaze back over left shoulder. So maybe kind of leaning or rocking or rounding, just feeling, where do I get the most out of this pose? How do I get the most out of this pose? Just being curious. One last big deep breath to stretch your right side. And then tabletop. From tabletop, one more time, screaming toes. So knees, hips width distance apart, toes are curled under. Sit back onto your heels. For some people, this is super uncomfortable. So if you're one of those people, it's okay if you need to bring your hands to the ground in front of you, or a block in front of you, or if you need to untuck your toes at any time, totally fine. One last round of our breath of fire, coming all the way down from our abdomen, from our gut. So exhale, empty out. Inhale about halfway full. 30 pumps, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great big inhale. Hold in fullness. Hold, 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 hold. Side out. Ah, forward to hands and knees. Untuck your toes. Tap it out. And one last down dog when you're ready, just a stretch. So feeling into all the length and space you have created during your practice. And then however you would like to transition in your next breath or two, take it all the way down onto your back. Once you're there, just hug your knees in for a moment, rock gently from side to side. We'll take supine pigeon today. So feet to the ground with knees bent. And extend your right leg straight up, flex your toes. Outer right ankle, top of your left thigh. You can choose to stay here with your left foot down, or you can choose to take it a little further by lifting your left foot up and grabbing hold behind your left thigh or in front of your left shin. The intention here is not to round your back and pull your legs as close as you possibly can to your upper body. The intention is to keep a neutral spine. As you draw in with your arm strength, press away with your leg strength. So find some resistance. What that does is it creates stability as we create mobility. So we're actually strengthening our joints as we stretch our muscles. Breathe. And then if you do have your left foot lifted, set it back on the ground. Cross your right knee all the way over your left knee. So like somebody would sit in a chair if they were wearing a short skirt. Right arm out to the right, scoot your hips over to the right a bit, roll onto your left side, supine spinal twist. If having your knees crossed here does not feel good for you for whatever reason, just don't cross them, no big deal. Gaze up or over your right shoulder. Big, deep belly breaths. Good job. Take a couple more rounds. End of your next exhale, unwind, come back to center. Uncross your legs. And for a moment, feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want, you can kind of bounce your knees up and down if that feels good. If it hurts your low back at all, slide your feet further away from your upper body. Take just a moment to rest here, to breathe down into your hips and your pelvis. All right, lift your knees up, feet on the ground with your knees bent. Extend your left leg straight up, flex your toes. And then supine pigeon, figure 4 with your legs. Right foot can stay down, or you can grab hold of your right thigh or shin if you want to. You can rock a little bit if you want to. Keep the flexion in your toes and imagine your breath flowing all the way down into your hips. Last couple rounds. If you're holding your right leg, set your right foot down, cross your left knee on top of your right knee. Left arm out to the left, scoot your hips over to the left just a bit, and then roll onto your right side for your twist. Gaze up or over left shoulder. See if you can let your shoulders stay nice and broad, square towards the sky. Imagine you're breathing all the way up and down the length of your spine, the length of your chakra system, your nervous system. Good job, friends. End of your next exhale. Unwind, so legs come back up, uncross them. One more time, feet together, knees apart, maybe a few little bounces or just a few deep breaths. After a few breaths in Supta Baddha Konasana, you can finish off your practice however you'd like. So perhaps a happy baby, perhaps an inversion, maybe a full body stretch. Absolutely anything your body is calling for. And then just start transitioning when you're ready into your final relaxation, your Shavasana. And as you rest in Shavasana, I will read you some affirmations to go along with your solar plexus. So take in these words, these affirmations, let them really just kind of flow through your body, melt into your body, absorb into your being. And use them throughout your day or throughout your week to come back to. Anytime you feel like you've lost your own power, your own connection to your center, come back to maybe one or two of these phrases just as your own mantra. So as I read them, just imagine them soaking in. Bright yellow orb of light in your upper abdominal area. Just expanding, contracting with your now subtle breath. I am strong, powerful, and confident. I am strong, powerful, and confident. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. I confidently welcome new experiences. I confidently welcome new experiences. I am enough just as I am. I am enough just as I am. I stand in my personal power. I stand in my personal power. I am motivated, persistent, and successful. I am motivated, persistent, and successful. I am important. I am important. I value myself. I value myself. Let those words just sink in, maybe focus on a couple of those phrases that really resonated. Feel into them these last couple of moments, and I'll bring you out of Shavasana in just a couple. So just be with you. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just start to wiggle through fingers, toes. If you want to, you might bring your hands to your upper abdominal area just one last time, focusing on this space inside of you, connecting to this space inside of you, visualizing. And then roll when you're ready onto either side, fetal position. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation to close our practice. And just as you find your seat, bring your hands to your heart in a prayer position, close your eyes, bow your head to your heart, and acknowledge yourself for all that you are. I am enough. I am important. I value myself. Thank you so much for showing up, letting me guide you. Namaste. All right, friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, guys.